In my way!
Hello, my lovely child of the internet. It is I, Multi126789, other known as Multi-Man. Welcome back to another once again talking about series. I'm having a hard time and I'm slurring my words because it's not because I'm drunk or under the influence. I clearly just didn't get enough sleep this past morning before going into work at like 5:30 in the morning, and I'm like, I feel like a zombie. Right now, I sound like an energetic zombie because what you guys don't know is that I actually become more powerful when I'm tired. Anyways, sorry. Today, we're talking clearly about Omega Strikers because that's in the thumbnail, and I wanted to talk about this game because it's pretty cool, it's pretty neat. I don't think this is going to be longer than most of my once again talking about videos because this is a free-to-play 3-on-3 air hockey game. To anyone who says it's soccer, I hate you, because if you put a ball on a hockey rink, it would not be hockey. So anyways, that little rant out of the way. Basically what I'm going to be telling you now is, yes, it's a 3v3 air hockey game that has mechanics like League of Legends. Now, the difference between this game and League of Legends is that there is a very good casual scene where you can play this game without feeling like you're completely going to drown under the weight of the existential crisis of wasting an hour playing a match in League of Legends just to have somebody quit, somebody get mad at you and type on a keyboard about how bad you're doing, or 3, you're just being like, I just wanted to play this game for fun, so why did it take an hour just for us to lose? It's none of that stuff. Instead, each match is anywhere between 5 to 20 minutes, and that's counting the competitive mode. The longest competitive mode I think I've ever played, or a game for the competitive mode, is like 30 to 35 minutes, and that's like highballing it. Again, usually it's either one side does really well and the other side suffers, or vice versa. So, yeah, it's a really fun game. I really much enjoy it. You probably have seen a few clips or TikToks of me playing it. By the way, shout out to my TikTok account, down link in the description. Go ahead and look at it if you like. I don't know, I'm not your parent. But no, Omega Strikers is just one of those games that I guess I really needed because I lost my baby Knockout City probably a couple of months ago at the point of this recording. Regardless, I kind of missed that game because that was like a game that I got into Sapphire, which is like the 3rd highest rank. No, it's the 4th highest rank, but it's still pretty high considering a lot of people didn't get past that. But that's all I'm saying. I'm like, I kind of miss Knockout City, and I was looking for another game to play people with that is cross-platform and that everybody can play. This game came out of the woodworks and then surprised me by how much complexity is in this game, but also allows anybody who's starting off fresh to like literally just jump in and just play and enjoy themselves. Again, I've been preaching the good name of Omega Strikers since I've been able to play it, and I've been streaming it on my YouTube. Hey, subscribe and like if you want to go ahead and play some games with me. We play with all the viewers in the chat, and we rotate so everybody gets a turn. So if you're ever interested, let me know. Again, it's on every console too. It's on the Switch, it's on the PlayStation, it's on the Xbox, it's on the PC. Like, you got no really excuse. And also, even on the Switch version, they just update it so it actually runs at 60 frames. Or close enough to where you can't tell that it's not 60 frames anymore. Because before, you're going to probably see a little bit of the old footage I had versus the new. You can tell. You can definitely tell. One of the interesting things, considering another hero shooter is not doing their job of making everybody in the community happy right now. Thank you, Activision Blizzard. The heroes and the characters in this game all have unique abilities, unique personalities, and core mechanics that are different for each character. There's about, at this point, I believe there is 15, I believe there's 18, 17 characters. I forget which number it is. Please don't Please don't attack me. I'm pretty sure it's 18 because they just added 2 new ones. Both of them are twins, sisters that are also Onis. So that's cool. Me personally, I like playing Luna. I'm very much of a 5-head player, and I like shooting missiles and causing World War III. YouTube, that last part of the joke, please don't demonetize or block my video because of that joke, please. I'm begging, please! Regardless, this game is really fun and really neat. Again, the only cost to a mission is your time. But that's saying everything for every free-to-play game. Like, let's be honest here. This game, you can play, like, 10 rounds of quick play, and that would take half of the amount of time it takes to play a couple of League games, and also, like, 3 rounds of Fortnite, not counting all of the load screens that you're also sitting and being bored about. Because I'm going to tell you, brother, it's nice to have a free-to-play game that actually is mechanically fun. I enjoy playing and doing solo queue by myself, but also having my friends and my colleagues now kind of get interested in playing it. I mean, obviously, again, because it's made like a MOBA, the whole MOBA crowd who gets very toxic and very passionate about their games are still alive and kicking in this game. But hey, at the end of the day, it's your choice to have fun and just play quick play or normals, which don't really make you too stressed out. Normals is different, where you can actually pick your own abilities to build your own character over a course of a 5-set game, depending on how good your team is, of course. You could lose in the first 3 sets if your team is not very much helping, or they just decide to disconnect and then make it impossible for you to win. Remember, strength in numbers. Remember, strength in numbers. Remember, strength in numbers. But all that being said, I think Omega Strikers is going to start making its way up, or climbing my way up to, like, a good distance up to my, like, recommendations list of just things to tell people to go and play. I'm really crossing my fingers, though, and hoping that this game doesn't fall off, because apparently, from what I've been seeing, the numbers have been consistently relatively high for this game, which I'm glad, because, I think this game is really good. For me, it's really hard for me to recommend games that I don't actually have a lot of heart and stake into, because I put a lot of time into it. I'll just tell you this, I put more time into Omega Strikers than I did than half of the RPGs that I played this year, or I'm about to. So that's kind of crazy when I say that, because I'm a solo dandy, you know? I like playing single-player games and enjoying narratives because that's my own cup of tea. That and the fact that it's always been hard for me to find multiplayer games to play with people. But, you know, I'm very glad that Omega Strikers came into my life and then made it so other people that I usually wouldn't play games with now want to play video games with me. And I'm like, yeah, this is cool. Until they yell at me and then blame me for self-scoring when I didn't. But that's going to be it, I think, for this video, for once again talking about Omega Strikers. Obviously, there's not really that much more to say. Omega Strikers is a very good game, very fun game. If you have the time to put into the game or just check it out for, like, about a couple of hours, play some quick game matches and see how you like it, I promise you probably won't be disappointed and you will probably have fun. Again, it's a lot of visual effects and a lot of things going on all the time. The more you play it, the more it gets normalized, and then you can just kind of play it like how somebody when they don't ride a bike, they kind of know how to do it. Same with driving a car after a long period of time. You kind of just instinctually know how to drive a car regardless. It's one of those sorts of games. But yeah, that's going to be everything for me. I have been Multi126789, otherwise known as Multiman. Thank you all my lovely chows of the internet for joining me for this video. And I'll catch you lovely chows of the internet next time. So, ciao ciao. Until then.